Hey guys, welcome back to vlog update number 2 now for the innovations class. Got a lot of response off of number 1, and I really appreciate those of you that have emailed me. This week we're starting a lot of new projects, but today I'm just going to highlight 2. We have one group, and you'll hear from one of the students. They're starting to design a book. They're going to collaborate with the elementary schools, one class, actually 2 classes in particular, devise a plan where they can have some of the elementary school kids write some of their own stories and then learn the publishing process and go through Lulu.com. I'm really excited about that, and I'll have Grace fill you in more later. We're also working, 2 of our other students are working with an app developer, and his name is Shlomo, and he's a guy from Israel that moved to Beijing that's developing apps for the United States. I'm sure they probably have bigger ideas than just the United States, but for right now, he's a man on the mission, and 2 of our students, most notably Bryson, will be talking to you today. They're kind of going through the beta process of what they're doing.
Hi, my name is Grace Schofstall, and I am working with Dan Lamb on a project that collaborates with 3rd grade teachers and kindergarten teachers and 5th grade teachers. We're going to work with each of the classes to create a section of a book. The theme of our book is the growth of a bird. We're going to have kindergartners work on their letters, and then 3rd graders might submit an essay of some kind of their first day of school or their 3rd grade experience, and then 5th graders will submit an essay that they write up, and we'll work with them on the editing process, and then they'll learn about the publishing process, and then we'll work with Lulu.com to get their book published. If anyone has any suggestions for us or any insight on how we could get this going, feel free to email me at grace.schofstall@gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Bryson Hill, and I'm working with Shlomo Freund on his app, Go Finish. It's a collaborative app for studying that students can work with each other on a project and see how each other is doing. Shlomo moved from Israel to Beijing, China, and now he's developing an app for America, like Wetrick said. And he's just been Skyping me back and forth. We're talking about this. It's right now so far into development, but it's not quite ready for everybody to use. But if you have any suggestions, you can email me at guitarbryce@gmail.com. Thank you.
Well, as you can see, our students are working on a lot of cool projects. Sorry, I only had the time to bring you just 2, but we like to keep these concise. Next week, we'll probably have 2 more updates from some other students. If you ever have any ideas or suggestions, we'd really like to hear from you. Just heard this week from a couple other schools that have innovations days on every other week. Love some of the things we're hearing about. And if you ever want to collaborate with our class, man, we'd love to. We'll we'll have a Google Hangout, we'll Skype call you, we'll do whatever. We just really like to reach out and have students in other parts of the country or the world work with us. It's a great learning experience. Again, I can be found at Don Wetrick on Twitter. You can always email me at any time at dwetrick@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and remember, opportunities are everywhere.